Hi, my name is Grant, and I have a little bit of a dilemma. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of the book that I'm showcasing. It's either the Eternaut or the Eternaut. Hopefully, it's scrolling at the bottom of the video. Assuming I figured out how to do that in the video editing software. The first thing you notice about this book is that this is a substantial book. This is like 300, 400 pages. I'm actually only like halfway through it, which is why we're going to split this video into two different videos. Look at how cool the cover for this book is. You can ignore the stickers in the corner. Those are from the local library that I got this out of. Support your library. But look at how cool the cover is. It kind of reminds me of the movie poster for the movie Moon, the Sam Rockwell movie, if you remember that. But the thing that you can kind of tell by looking at this is this part is just like a window. He's wearing the scuba gear that he wears in the comic book, but this is just a window. When you flip it open, there's the protagonist, who I think kind of looks like a cross between Steve McQueen and Lee Marvin. The Eternaut, or Eternaut, is an Argentinian black and white science fiction story from the 1950s. It starts with a framing device. The Lee Marvin, Steve McQueen lookalike, who's named Juan Salvo, is actually traveling in time just to tell somebody his story. Juan and some friends of his are sitting around playing some weird card game. I didn't really understand what the rules or the point of this game was, but it doesn't really matter. The important thing is that Juan, his friends, and his family are all clustered around the house, when all of a sudden, it starts snowing. So that's kind of weird, right? Considering that it's Argentina. But what's even weirder than that is that the snow is poisonous. Apparently people start dying as soon as the snow touches them. What are they going to do? Well, to start with, they seal up the house. This is one of the things that I really like about the comic book. It's full of really smart characters behaving really smartly. There's never a time where you're sitting there reading this book and you're just scratching your head like, why would they behave this way? After they seal up the house, they realize they actually have to leave the house in order to get supplies. They use Juan's scuba gear to make suits that they can leave the house in. Now, I thought it was kind of weird that Juan had so much scuba gear. I don't know if that's common in Argentina, but thank God they had all that scuba gear, because they pretty much would have been done for if not. So as I said, I'm only about halfway through with this, but so far it's been great. It's maybe a little bit slow-paced. Like anything that's approaching 70 years old, it's going to be a little bit slow-paced. But honestly, I don't mind that, because it's been nice before bed reading. What I really like is the combination of really smart characters thrust into a weird situation and watching them try to figure out what's going on. Something else that I really like about this book is that most stories like this cut away to like the bigger picture. Like you'll have scenes that take place like in the Oval Office, for instance. This book doesn't have that. It just focuses on a small group of people. I have to say this book is really un-Hollywoodish. It didn't feel like there were unnecessary love stories or crazy over-the-top action scenes. It's really just people in a weird situation behaving the way real people would. As I said, the next review is not going to be spoiler-free. So if you can get a hold of this book between now and then, please do. Thank you so much.